I got a comment asking about this picture of Jeffrey Epstein with some kids. The caption said that these kids grew up to be the Island Boys. And guys, come on, this is a joke. It's like back in the day, there was this meme that said Kel from Good Burger became Waka Flocka, and a few autistic people actually believed it. It's a joke, bro. These aren't them. I uploaded the picture on my backup channel because I thought it was funny. Then Michael McCrudden, I guess he's going through hard times because he actually entertained this meme as if it was real.
Popped up online of the Island Boys on an island with the most notorious island man of them all. I'm talking about the late Jeffrey Epstein. So that would mean that these boys could have been sold as sex slaves when they were little men. Now it does make a little bit of sense given the location. They grew up in southern Florida, and Jeffrey Epstein, his island, well, it's close to Puerto Rico.
And this is some desperate content. Even I passed on that. Looking at Michael McCrudden is like looking at an alcoholic bum on the streets. Like, hey, that's what you become if you keep drinking. Worst case scenario, I become like Michael McCrudden, making content that nobody relates to. He's aight though, I'm just hating. This fool wants to get his money how he can. I fuck with him. Epstein's Island is by Puerto Rico. It's actually closer to the Virgin Islands, and if you wanted to, you could rent a jet ski and just go over there. A few YouTubers have actually done that. Next, you should jet ski to North Korea. Show us what's happening there. But it's just an island that a billionaire pedophile used to live on. And this meme, it's just a joke, guys. Don't take it seriously. The Island Boys were definitely diddled by Big Bang Chico, but they weren't diddled by Epstein.
Nigga, I'm not no fucking gang member, but I'll kill you fuck niggas. You play games with me, nigga. You not no blood, right?
No, you're my big homie. We be doing this together.
Y'all niggas heard that?
Now this other fool was asking me to post more on Patreon. Now last month I was pretty busy with some personal stuff, so I didn't upload on Patreon. So I'm gonna respond to the questions I get and upload it here. So happy Memorial Day. I read pretty much every comment, and it's a great thing to do when you're bored. Speaking of which, this guy was asking about videos not getting monetized. How do I make sure they're advertiser friendly? Sometimes I don't care if the video is advertiser friendly. I just want to make a good video that'll please my subscribers. Sometimes I'll upload a video like the Suede one and it won't be suitable for ads, so I'll submit an appeal, and that means someone from YouTube will watch the video and determine if it's suitable for ads, and it usually is. This takes a day or two, and most of the views from the video come from the first day, and it doesn't get monetized until the second or third day. So YouTube's new policy is kind of screwing me. I still will upload. I'm going to try to upload at least 20 videos in June, but it really is a gamble. Sometimes the videos are monetized, sometimes they're not. And I've had videos where I cuss and say crazy things and it'll get monetized. Then other videos I won't cuss, it'll be a clean topic and it won't get monetized. So it's safe to assume that it's random, but like I said before, I just want to make good content. Now this guy is saying Neil deGrasse Tyson is annoying and he got a lot of thumbs up. The point I was making is that intellectuals don't talk like Ian McCarthy. They're usually easy to follow. I just mentioned Neil because he was on Vlad. The way Ian talks, he's like, indubitably, scientific evidence implies that fractions can quantify muscular structure. Seminal conductors created the possibility of quantum mechanical erectile dysfunction, and that's why I sit down when I pee. It's like, bro, what the fuck did you just say? This fool just peppers in as many big words as possible to make it seem like he knows what he's talking about or that he's smart, and really he's just an idiot. When Ian was pretending to jump off a bridge, he was talking normal, so I know for sure he exaggerates his vocabulary for his videos. SS Bill says, my dad shot himself in front of me when I was 20. This dude's weak and just wanting attention. The ones who really do it don't say much. Now, first of all, I'm sorry that happened to you. And by the way, I would never shoot myself in front of you. And you're right, suicidal people are usually unsuspecting. Robin Williams is a good example. Anthony Bourdain, I used to love his show. Chester Bennington. And man, I'm thinking about making a video about Linkin Park. I mean, it's a random subject. I might put it on my backup channel, but I just fuck with them heavily. And, you know, their lead singer Chester killed himself about 6 years ago. But back to this comment. I've dealt with people who threaten suicide to get attention. It's manipulative and it takes away attention from actual suicidal people. Another comment about suicide, people who survive suicide attempts end up regretting it. Yeah, probably. It's better to feel bad than to not feel anything, if that makes sense. Bro, you got almost 50k subs, buy a new mic. I actually do have a studio quality microphone and an interface. It costed me about $1,000 even to buy. It's one of those Neumann microphones. I'm pretty sure it's German, and German people are really good at engineering shit. And for my videos, I record with an iPhone 8. I like editing on my phone because it's a touchscreen. And trust me, I'm willing to do what I can to make good content and fucking climb on top of this YouTube shit. So sometime next month, I'll probably get a new phone with a better mic. If I have to, I'll use my Neumann mic. Can you do Jason Blaha next? I mean, maybe. People want me to talk about Cyrax, I think his name is. Sometimes I get Gigi Allen. Maybe I should just get these videos over with so people stop commenting about them. Shout out to Famous Criminals #2 fan. This commenter is saying he was addicted to Adderall. And if you're prescribed something, make sure to take it as directed. They say to take 1 pill a day, and some fools will just take 5 times the recommended dose. And obviously they'll feel tweaked, and the next day they'll feel terrible. Just do things in moderation. Too much of anything is bad. Like when people say TH edibles make them freak out and they get paralyzed. Like, you probably took way too much. Same with Adderall. People say they can't eat or they've been up for 3 days, and you're probably taking way more than recommended. It's just like coffee. Just drink 1 or 2 cups a day and you'll be fine. If you drink 20 cups, you might develop issues, but don't blame the coffee. I mean, you're the one abusing it. You can abuse anything, like cheeseburgers can kill you. So I got a comment calling me an incel. Leafy is here. Now, I'm confused on what the fuck an incel means. Originally, it meant involuntary celibate, somebody who wants to get laid but can't. And it's like, come on, homie, I got kids. I'm not perfect, but that's one issue I've never had. I guess an incel is someone who preaches self-improvement. You guys can do whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm just saying there are 2 things that have made my life better. One of them is exercise. Running on the treadmill increases endorphins. It makes you happier. It's like a drug, homie. Lifting weights, getting stronger, that makes you feel good about yourself. It increases your self-esteem. Actual fucking incels don't get buff. They play video games, they jack off, and then they wonder why girls don't like them. If you get a 6-pack, post a picture of yourself, I promise 10 girls will message you and they will let you fuck. Just like if a girl has a nice body, guys will message her. We all work the same way. It's not rocket science. And this is something I've understood since I was 14. And I've always had the same beliefs. If you look good, you'll feel good. And the other thing is that sunlight is good for you. Depressed people usually have vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D comes from the sun, and depression is more common in cloudy, dark places like Washington, Alaska, or Ohio compared to sunnier places like Colorado, Puerto Rico, Hawaii. And it's no secret, if you avoid the sun, you're gonna be depressed. You see these commercials for testosterone boosters, and there's scientific evidence that sun exposure increases testosterone by 50%. You know, the sun is like a steroid, but without the negative side effects. Plants, they can't grow without sunlight, and our DNA isn't that different from plants. I'm not going to make any assumptions about this commenter. MillerTime123, send me a message on Instagram. It's Morecore, or Snapchat, TGMW303. And if I'm an incel in your eyes, I want to see who you are. Like, who the fuck are you to call me that? And don't get me wrong, I'm not mad at this jit. He's just confused. It's just like when little kids say they hate their parents because they make them do homework or something. There will be a day when you understand. The truth is painful. It's hard to swallow. Anyway, thanks for your comments. It's good to see that pretty much all of them were positive. Happy fucking Memorial Day. I'm gonna try to fucking get those fucking Patreon videos up soon. I'm out.